Hey, you. Hey, did you take my digger? Did you take my digger? I'm gonna need that. Oh, how do you deal with this lighting? How's that? I do like that. There we go. Okay, guys, it is 2. I haven't filmed much lately because I haven't been in the mood, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. We got some windows open, and Bean and I have been on a mission today. He didn't go down for a nap this morning, so we went to Walmart to pick up a couple random things, so I went to Walmart. So I got baby Tylenol and Advil. I needed coffee cream, like half and half. We needed a couple things for dinner, so I just picked up some bell peppers and some tortillas. I'll just make burritos, that's easy. And I was looking specifically for sunflower seeds, but they didn't have any. The reason I'm looking for sunflower seeds is because we planted sunflowers over here in this kind of useless, muddy spot in our yard. Why they didn't carry the patio over that last little square, I don't know. So that's the spot that Peter had been digging out. He got like all the weeds and junk and rocks and stuff out of it for the most part. But anyways, we planted 8 sunflowers that we had started from seed, only to discover this morning that a bunny had come by and eaten them all. So we didn't find what we needed at Walmart. Then we went to go pick up, I got coffee at the Early Bird, and then we went to go pick Felix up and take him to daycare from his program. And then Bean was still in an okay mood, so then we went to Canadian Tire and we picked up 3 different kinds of sunflower seeds because the girl needs some variety, and some wooden stakes, and some netting. So I also picked up from Walmart a stack of these. So I'm gonna start some of the sunflower seeds in here and just stick them, I don't know, maybe on the trampoline, because no critters can get up onto the trampoline, and they'll get lots of sun and everything up there. And then I'll just stick some in the ground and then put the little netting up in the hopes that the bunnies don't come and eat them in a week when they should be sprouting. I'm gonna get to work because we gotta get Casper from the bus in an hour. Then I wanna go to the garden center to pick up 2 black-eyed Susans for the front, or those 2, what are they called? Boxwoods died because the giant one that we split last year into 3 pieces didn't make it. 1 did, 2 did not. So I'm gonna switch those out for black-eyed Susans. My mom said that that would be a good plant to put there. And we also need to go to the pharmacy because I was at with Felix at his school yesterday, and so we missed his CBD oil drop-off. So they're holding it at the pharmacy for us. So we need to do that as well. I couldn't do that when I was out earlier because it has to be after 1 p.m. today. Bean's gonna do some sweeping. See his bright green hat? So he's gonna do some sweeping while I guess I make some holes and plant some seeds. So I'm just using rain water from our big rain barrel. I just grabbed it with the orange Home Depot bucket because we don't have it really hooked up to anything. It's just whatever rain it catches. So I'm just trying to like scuzzy up the ground a little bit. I had already planted stuff and put mulch down, but obviously then the bunnies ate it. So this is round 2, which is why there's some mulch there. Okay, it's a little blown out. I'm gonna use Casper's stick to poke holes. I got Evening Sun. There you go. And I got Autumn Beauty. And lastly we got Sunspot. Sunspot. Did you fall in the mud? You did? So the Sunspot only grows to 18 inches high. The other 2 grow to 2 meters high. So the 18-inch ones I'm going to put more along the front here. The other ones I'll put along the back. So I wasn't thinking, and I just put 4 sunflower seeds into this bucket of dirt, not thinking that that's where I was going to get dirt for these little pots. Clearly did not think that through. That's okay. Oh god, what is that? Oh god, what is that? Bugs. Bean, oh don't, oh, whatever. I guess I'm gonna try and put some stakes in now around this like little plot to prevent loss. It's not my best work, but considering I got a bean running around, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm hoping that that is sufficient to keep the bunnies out and that we don't have to like stick it down under the ground. I'm tempted to kind of put a couple rocks around it too at the bottom, just to hold it out and hold it down. Otherwise, I'm gonna just clean up this like little bit of garbage and the rest of the sunflower seeds for another day, and then we'll change Bean's bum and go out front and replant this yellow guy, and then it'll probably be time to get Casper from the bus. You have a moment? Kodak moment. Got Mr. Kitty? Yeah. Okay. Bean, it's so dark. I don't have enough hands to change the exposure right now. Man Bun Bean, my glasses are falling down, and I have hydrated. And he has a fresh bum. Oh, now it's really bright. See, like, what is this? Bean, look at your rosy little cheeks. Is it warm out there? I'll put it back on in a minute. We're gonna go up front now and replant that yellow plant. And then probably call it a day. And I did call the garden center to ask if they had black-eyed Susans. I don't remember if I mentioned this. And they do, and they're open till 7. So I might go over there with the boys after we pick Felix up. We have to go to the pharmacy anyways. But I do have to cook dinner, so I don't really know. Did you, did you drop your hat? You say uh-oh? Say uh-oh. What? Say uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Ow. You got dirty hands from playing outside? Yeah. You say mama. Mama. Mom. Mama. Okay, we need to plant this. Brings it over here. A little stake. There's plant food in here too. Plant food. A little stick. Anybody sees that giant spider, please let me know. You just scooch inward. Scooch inland. Oh, thank you. Here, have a pot. All right. Lift these poor little flowers up. Wonder if the bunny got these too. Okay, what do you think? Do you think the bunny got them too? I'm like nervous. I don't want to put my hands in there because that spider. It was a big one. Oh god, there it is. Oh god, it's a really big spider. See anything? Oh, it's so big, oh my god. Nobody panic. I'm panicking. I hope it's not like a jumping spider. Some spiders jump. Oh god, it's coming closer. Go away, foul beast. Oh. Okay, well, that is all she wrote for me. Sir, where do you think you're going? Inward. Inward. Oh, I don't like it. I don't want to push it back down here. Okay, hold on. Where did it go? Success. You guys, that was far too much excitement for one day. I apparently have monkeys for children. Are you an acrobat, sir? We had 10 minutes before we have to go to the bus. That spider was freaking huge. I don't know how I feel about it. But I got the plant planted. It could probably use some more dirt, but I don't have any right now, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Bean's just chilling. And I'm going to point out the front garden, what needs to happen. It's a mess. Okay, so I don't know if you remember from last year, these 3 boxwoods were like one big boxwood way at the front. And so we dug it out, and we dug out the giant hydrangea that was there. We split it into 3. So there's a boxwood here, 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 here. Eventually thinking, you know, maybe it'll make a little hedgerow or something like that. Except that then this one died, mostly, and this one died, mostly. This one we thought was dead, but it came back. So I'm going to dig out this one, and I'm going to dig out this one, and that's where the 2 black-eyed Susans are going to go. That's our new tree from last year that we bought in honor of my brother-in-law who passed away. Is a beautiful purpley pink lilac tree. Like it's been, how do they say it? Like spliced together or something? I don't know. But anyways, I think that's all she wrote. So I'm going to just clean up this little bit of garbage here and go put on some sandals or something. And then Bean and I are going to go check the mail and go get Casper from the bus stop. Sound good? Sounds great. Okay, cool.
Well, I can show you inside.
Okay, show me.
You might want to move.
Can I put Bean in his car seat?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need, like, how much space? Can you do it right there at the front?
Well, I might hit there.
So where are you going to do it?
Well, I'm in like the hall.
Okay, let me move here. Okay, go for it. Oh, no way you did a cartwheel. What? What? Hey, give me big cheese. Cheese. Toothless. So I just had to show you Casper's little toothless grin. He had like a super wiggly tooth at the front, and when you looked inside his mouth, you could see the adult tooth like in behind it, pushing it. And that one came out, and the tooth fairy came. And then literally, I think it was like within a couple days, he came home from school and he was like, hey, look, he had lost the tooth right beside it, gone. So anyways, he's home from school and we are on the move to go pick up Felix. We also had to go to the pharmacy so I could pick up Felix's medication. I'm pretty sure that's what I needed to pick up because we weren't home when it was delivered because we were at his school doing like an orientation day for kindergarten. So I took all 3 of them into the pharmacy to go pick up Felix's meds. And then we got home, and this is usually when like disaster ensues because trying to cook dinner with Felix home and an Auggie who's usually tired by this point in the day. I think we're all tired, but because of having to go pick up Felix every day from his entry to school autism program, Bean's naps are either interrupted, like if he falls asleep early in the morning on our morning walk, then he'll get a better sleep or a better nap, but usually I have to wake him up, which sucks. Or if he doesn't fall asleep on our walk in the morning in the carrier, then I have to try and keep him awake until it's time to go pick Felix up, and then he sleeps on the drive. But like at the most, if he sleeps the entire drive there and back without waking up, like it's still only like barely an hour and 15 minutes, which, I mean, this kid would nap for 2 to 3 hours if the opportunity were available. And sadly, it's not. So most of the time, he's awake from 10:30 in the morning when we have to leave till bedtime, which is like 7 o'clock at night. And it's awful. So he's usually a hot mess by this point. Felix, I mean, really, you can't be in the kitchen or in the vicinity of the pantry or the fridge without him assuming that he's going to be eating something. Like, well, clearly, if you're there, you're there to get me food. Or he just keeps asking with his little PEX cards. He just keeps asking for goldfish or bear paws or whatever, which I'm glad that he is using them to communicate. But like, sorry, you see the clock on the stove. It's 20 after 5 at this point. Like, I know you're hungry. I'm cooking dinner. You can see me cooking dinner. I know he has no idea what that means. And he's like, well, if you're cooking dinner, then it should be time to eat it. So why am I not eating it? So usually there's lots of screaming at this point, which is why I'm doing a voiceover and not letting you listen to the absolute disaster that is happening in my house. Bean is crying. Casper's talking. I'm talking. And the fan is on top of the stove, like the hood there. There we go. I finally got it on. And like meat and veggies are sizzling away. Like it is a hot mess express. The house is a disaster. Bean managed to get himself into the trampoline all by himself. He can climb up there now. The next step is the couch. He can get off the couch all by himself. Like he knows to turn around and go backwards. But he's not quite tall enough to climb up on the couch, which is why all the cushions are on the floor. So Casper is hanging out. It was a non-uniform day at school, so he's hanging out in his comfy clothes, and he's watching the Power Rangers, which is his current fix. Felix is playing with toys, and Bean is jumping.
Do you need help getting
and
down?
I'm trying to survive until Peter walks through the door.
Just shy of 5:30.
I have no idea where Peter is. He left at 4:40, so should be home any minute now. Are you gonna come out of there? Because I gotta go back to the stove. Okay? You want down? No? What's your plan? Alright, Casper, cool. Can you come stand with Bean here just for a minute? I gotta go check the food. Okay.
That's an all.
Daddy's not home yet. Sorry, Lou, she's not.